The housing crisis and gentrification currently impacting the city of Tucson is no secret. As rent and home prices skyrocket, many residents are being left with few options. We all know somebody struggling to have a roof over their head. Hundreds have already been displaced from their neighborhoods and pushed onto the streets. With this sense of urgency, our organizations have engaged in and hosted several community meetings regarding bus rapid transit, housing, and gentrification in Tucson. The conclusion? Now is the time to act against gentrification, with a special emphasis on the scandalous housing crisis that is impacting so many Tucsonans across the city. Elected officials whose power has been given by their constituents have failed to take urgent action to provide emergency housing. What if this was their mother or child on the streets? We must come together and unleash public pressure to ensure that our elected officials do their jobs and serve all the people in our community. Here are our demands to ensure housing justice and dignity for everyone.
Number one, no bus rapid transit through the city of South Tucson and surrounding neighborhoods until there is affordable housing in place for residents. We know that bus rapid transit in cities across the country has led to displacement of neighbors in the neighborhoods where bus rapid transit exists. We know that the prices of homes in those areas is higher, and unless we build the infrastructure for people now, meaning affordable housing, truly affordable housing, we cannot put the cart before the horse. We cannot put transit before people.
So our second demand is to create, preserve, and bring up to code about 200 and more units for the city of South Tucson and other neighboring communities in the south side and in the Amphi district where gentrification has hit the worst. We are looking to bring in resources in collaboration with government entities like Pima County, City of Tucson, other non-governmental organizations, and hopefully together we can work in urgency to bring more housing to our much needed families that have been affected by the housing crisis.
Number 3, rent control or rent stabilization. Our coalition believes that housing is a human right and not a commodity. Access to safe and secure housing should not be in the control of greedy landlords. No person should be denied a place to call home because they cannot afford to pay rent. Rent control and rent stabilization is just the bare minimum, and we reject the notion that elected officials cannot move to act now and provide relief for families. Enough is enough. The time to act is now.
4. Create sanctuary camps and stop all sweeps of existing camps. Emergency shelter is urgently needed now as hundreds of camps are popping up all over the city. The neighboring communities have expressed their discontent with unhoused people and camps. We understand that due to COVID-19, shelters are not working at 100% capacity, and public health is ongoing concern as the pandemic is not over. With unexpected current and future rent increases, many will be added to the demographic of the city unsheltered community. We recognize the work of housing first, along with all others who are doing their part to shelter or house the city's unsheltered community. However, it is not enough to address the existing and rapidly growing unhoused community. This is not one-size-fits-all solution. We need to have as many options as possible. Creating temporary sanctuary camps and stopping the sweeps of existing camps are steps in that right direction.
Join us this Tuesday, July 12th at 5 p.m. at City Hall as we make our voices heard. Enough is enough. We demand housing justice and dignity for all.